This is the Dollemore Daily, and I'm Jesse Dollemore.
For years, I have spoken about the rising tide and threat of white supremacy in the United States, and specifically in the Republican Party. I have many times described the Republican Party, I believe accurately, as the largest white supremacy organization on the planet. I defy anyone to refute that. Prove me wrong. Change my mind, as dipshit Steven Crowder would say. And the march continues. The tide rises. The threat grows. Marjorie Taylor Greene over the weekend at a Trump rally took pages out of Tucker Carlson's playbook, talking about the Great Replacement Theory. They don't call it that. They act like the Great Replacement Theory isn't some white nationalist, white supremacist conspiracy theory. They act like it's truly on the march. It's happening. It's taking place right now. You should be afraid of the brown menace coming across our southern border. They demonize desperate people in need of nothing more than safety and security in their lives. They demonize immigrants, both legal and illegal. Tucker Carlson has said that immigrants make our country dirtier and poorer. Those are his words. And now we have Marjorie Taylor Greene not just talking about immigration and otherizing these people, trying to whip the crowd into a frenzy of fear. She's also talking about how Democrats are literally killing Republicans. Watch this first clip. It's a doozy.
Joe Biden's 5 million illegal aliens are on the verge of replacing you, replacing your jobs, and replacing your kids in school. And coming from all over the world, they're also replacing your culture. And that's not great for America.
First of all, if this is truly the threat that they say it is, wouldn't you want to end the little diatribe there with something stronger than, and this is not great for America? You'd want to come with a little stronger emotion than that, Margie. But this is dangerous. We have witnessed the Great Replacement Theory cited as the motivation behind multiple shootings from right-wing nutjobs. Violent people who took the lives of those in the synagogue in Pittsburgh, the synagogue in California, the shooting in Texas in the Walmart. There have been many, Christchurch, New Zealand, even internationally. These types of clowns and their rhetoric are quoted in the manifestos and in the parting words of racists who take the lives of other people. So this isn't just innocuous campaign language. That these illegal aliens, she says, they talk about the invasion of these people when it's just refugees coming for a better life. That they are coming to replace you. They're coming to replace your jobs. They're coming to replace your kids in school. And ultimately, they will replace your culture. This is blood and soil shit. This is Nazi shit, to be sure. And it's not being talked about that by the mainstream media. It's largely being ignored by the CNNs and the MSNBCs, and certainly the Fox Newses who propagate this, who talk about this as though it's real. When there is real danger in inciting violence with this language. Because if you can convince people that there is an invasion, how would you react if your country is truly being invaded? You would fight back. Any means necessary. But in their own personal Red Dawn, if you watch that movie from the 80s, That's what they think is happening. And they're trying to convince all of these low information dum-dums sitting behind Marjorie Taylor Greene, they're trying to convince them that this is taking place. That there is an invasion, a replacement of immigrants from all over the world. They're going to come and replace your kids in school. She knows, well, I don't know that she knows it's not true. I don't know that. Because Marjorie Taylor Greene is a dangerous kind of dumb shit. But certainly, educated individuals like Tucker Carlson know it's not true. It's not the only thing she said that was problematic and troubling. Watch this. Another moment from Marjorie Taylor Greene where she talks about Democrats killing, again, to incite violence, that Democrats are now killing Republicans. It's not a plan. It's actually taking place. Watch this.
Merrick Garland's Department of Justice and the FBI don't care about any of us because you want to know something, Ben, and you remember this clearly. Hillary Clinton declared us all deplorables. And ever since that day, the media and the Democrats and those in charge have treated all of us like we're second-class citizens. That not only means how they feel about our views and opinions and our speech, it also means our lives. Democrats are killing Republicans, and it's the most dangerous thing in this country.
Yeah. She's saying there that Republicans, to Democrats, Republicans are second-class citizens, and not just their speech and their opinions, not just their views. Their very lives are second-class to Democrats. While Democrats are the ones out there trying to bring equality and equity to the United States under the color of law. But not to Marjorie Taylor Greene. She's out there trying to convince Americans. She's out there trying to convince already susceptible to misinformation Republicans that their very lives are at risk at the hands of Democrats, that there is a concerted effort out there to kill them, to kill them, to take their lives, to murder them in the streets. Not happening, of course. It's a lie. But when has that ever stopped Republicans before? In an attempt to whip them into a frenzy that will invariably spark violence. Whether it be another Charlottesville, or whether it be some lone wolf shooter that enters a synagogue after all of the anti-Semitism and hatred on display by Kanye, the MAGA moron, this weekend. This is dangerous. It is deplorable, Margie. Hillary Clinton was not wrong. We witnessed the attempted overthrow of the United States government by said deplorables. And you may be chief among them. Gross. I'd love to know what you think about this. Let's have a conversation. You can call, leave me a voicemail, 714-576-4054. Of course, you can email me daily at Dollemore.com. I would love to hear from you. You can also catch me on social media. I am at Dollemore just about everywhere. Instagram and Twitter. No longer on TikTok, and I've kind of stopped trying to get back on. I was at Dollemore there. What you could do, go follow my wife and co-host, Brittany Page, the person who will be subbing for me during my surgery and recovery for colon cancer. She is Brittany E. Page on TikTok, on Twitter, on Instagram. Go follow her too. She'll be sitting in. You're going to want to get to know her. If I bring you value on a day-to-day or week-to-week basis, you want to help support my work, you want to contribute to the Jesse Dollemore Sick Day Fund, since I don't get sick days, you can become a channel member. Click the join button below, become a channel member for $1.99 a month, or you can go over to patreon.com/IDoubtItPodcast and help support there. I love you guys. I appreciate you very much. I'll see you next time. Until I do, be genuine. Take care of one another.